For Cade Cunningham. And a change for the Pacers. Mathurin's checked in. Nembhard with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Hardaway. Now, here's Stewart. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Yes, that goes in.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now here's Schroeder. Thompson outside. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Holland. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Siakam pulls it in. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. And he jams it with authority.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Indiana. Now, here's Stewart. No scoring in this one. Detroit, no good that time either. Now, here's McConnell. Siakam outside. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge you.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Indiana. No good from Beasley. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Now Toppin, guarded by Hardaway, goes up with it. And it's finished off inside by Toppin. And now a 7-point Indiana lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Stewart, a screen for Schroeder. Down low, that's tipped. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers as they... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Ivey dishes to Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Outside Mathurin. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Boy, when you think about Bennedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Harris against Toppin. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
The kick out to Bryant. 3-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ivey finds Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. Now Mathurin. Pass to Nesmith. Beasley with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by McConnell. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Duren with it. Here's Harris. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Mathurin. And he drives in. Here's Toppin. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Toppin's got his 2nd bucket of the night. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
I want to hear everybody make some noise to go dancing.
Thompson is checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Pacers. Walker's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Toppin finds McConnell, and there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Shepard's checked in for Walker. Here's Neesmith. Drains the three-pointer.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
McConnell against Cunningham. Here's Harris. And there it is for him. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Toppin passes to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 4 to shoot. Shepard. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 4. And here's Ivey. Here he goes. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. From downtown, Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Shepard, banked in off the glass. Shepard's got his first points of the night. Detroit with the ball. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Cunningham against McConnell. And they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 9.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Thompson. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Over in the corner, Turner. Clock at 4. McConnell kicks to Toppin. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Pass to Harris. Unloads from 9. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Pistons have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And it's in there. Duren's got 6 points.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Into the lane. Siakam outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 8 points for him.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thompson outside. Halliburton against Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Now Harris. Here's Ivey. He has 5. And not sure what he was thinking there. It's Nembhard on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ivey with the bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivey, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Poke loose. Duren finds Ivey. Harris with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham passes to Ivey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Offline with his 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Ivey dishes to Cunningham. Now Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Indiana.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They're in high post. He's against Turner. Cunningham passes to Duren. Turner with it. Duren picks him up. It's Nembhard on the wing. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Siakam. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Ivey with it. 7 points in the game. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Duren.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And a change for the Pacers. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Nesmith finds Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Schroeder passes to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Pistons lead by 2.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Hardaway passes to Stewart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Siakam left side. Pass to Nesmith. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons basketball.
Pistons leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Well, what you love about Malik Beasley is his willingness to always hunt for opportunities to score it. He understands what the strength of his game is, and he goes out and tries to execute.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton, that's good.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Holland. Halliburton against Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam. For Detroit, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line, and the first one drops.
For your Pistons, Dennis Schroeder taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, 3 points.
Hardaway from outside. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
2 great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Nembhard finds Siakam. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Second chance shot, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 9.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Now, Ivy. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over to the wing. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Halliburton. Siakam for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Halliburton against Cunningham. Now, here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Cunningham looking it over. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Siakam passes to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Halliburton outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Count it, good. 10 points here for Jalen Duren.
Hey guys, he has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Siakam outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. On the wing, Harris for the lead. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Neesmith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Aaron Neesmith, assistant.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Buries it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
They set the pick. For 3, Siakam. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Ivy with it. For the tie. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nembhard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pistons trail by 5. And here's Ivy. He's got 7. Pass to Duren. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Duren the pass to Ivy. Shoots over Nembhard. The shot by Ivy, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Halliburton for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Ivy passes to Duren. Back to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Out to Turner. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. Hardaway comes in for Ausar Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. The Pacers also changing it up. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Schroeder finds Beasley. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Holland. It's Schroeder with the drop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Mathurin. Here's Shepard. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Schroeder passes to Holland. For 3, Beasley. They get it back. Out to Hardaway for the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 6.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Back to Mathurin. Now Turner. Now Siakam. Will it go? That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. He's got 17.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Schroeder against McConnell. Beasley for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Shoots it up. And it's Shepard missing. The Pistons trailing. Schroeder outside. Pass to Holland. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Holland's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Shepard. Covered by Beasley. Mathurin passes to Turner. Shepard with the ball. Left side, Turner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Beasley with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Beasley. Shoots. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Siakam misses.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Beasley outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Beasley's got 10 points.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
McConnell passes to Turner. Pass to Mathurin. It's McConnell atop the key. Mathurin with the ball. Here's Shepard. Lays it up and banks it in. Shepard's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons ahead. They lead by a bucket. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
And look, you can score, but we're getting seduced into a shot trade with
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Trying his luck from deep. Good on the triple. McConnell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pacers.
Well, this is exactly what the team wants more from Benedict Mathurin, being a great facilitator.
And Thompson kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Thompson. Beasley right side. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Schroeder against McConnell. Comes up empty down low. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
McConnell passes to Bryant. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Stolen by McConnell. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Shepard. Mathurin passes to Toppin. McConnell against Schroeder. Pass to Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Schroeder against McConnell. The drive by Schroeder. Stewart with it. Puts up a three. No good that time. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Thompson. Toppin inside. Working on Beasley. And yes, it's good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren comes in for Malik Beasley, and it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Outside Jackson. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Toppin. Here's McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Now Hardaway. Cunningham on the wing. Duren with a screen on Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Benedict Mathurin.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
First personal foul. First team
Free throw, no good for Duren. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Halliburton, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Hardaway sets a screen for Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just... consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Doubled by Halliburton. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Asar Thompson.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
For Indiana, Mathurin at the line for one.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pacers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. No good on the 3.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's. Siakam looking around. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Hardaway. And Indiana with a change here, too. Nesmith is checked in. Harris a screen on Halliburton. Cunningham makes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
And one of the areas where Cunningham has been compared to Doncic, his strength with the ball.
In his hands.
Back to Halliburton. Halliburton is double. Over Cunningham. Cunningham with some nice D.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Pass to Harris. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Back to Harris. Latrey. Pistons working now with the new shot clock. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Ivy.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
And his offense just hasn't been there. Here's Nembhard. Siakam left side. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam the bounce pass. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Ivy with it. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Halliburton. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Scores off the crossover. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Ivy, and here's Harris from the arc. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Nembhard finds Nesmith. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Ivy, whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
And that one falls for Ivy. Now, here's Halliburton. Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Cunningham for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nesmith has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Nembhard. Count that bucket. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Duren with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 5. And here is Nesmith. Halliburton finds Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Turner trying to free himself up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Cunningham. Beasley with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Halliburton with it. Turner passes to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Now Nesmith releases. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Beasley for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Whatever this team asks, Beasley wants to step up and deliver, particularly on the offensive end.
Pass to Nesmith. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Turner. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. With some arc. Halliburton, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
For 3, Beasley. It's rebounded by Indiana. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Halliburton with it. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Beasley for 3. A three-pointer. Good. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
Make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they rule that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook. on what would have been an awful call to miss.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.